drip off on top of your ride. We stand here, lift it up and toss it back.
It's me again, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so before I get into the mess, I want to say congratulations to Kiara Sheread, honey. Yes, I knew she was pregnant when she did a little crying or whatever she did. But yes, congratulations to her. She is expecting her first child with her husband, Jordan, honey, and I am so happy. She kept this a secret. I kind of knew it because on her page she has one of her performances and she's crying and she's thanking God for all her blessings. And I was like, wait a minute. When she hit her little blessings, if y'all ain't pay attention, I was like, wait a minute. She expected. And then I kept saying it last year. I was like, you know what, that girl gonna end up having her baby with her husband soon. So congratulations to her. If you guys don't know who she is Karen Clark Sheread, a daughter from the Clark sisters. Major successful gospel group of women. So congratulations to her. And can't wait till she starts sharing her journey now on Instagram, because I follow her and I'm just so ecstatic. So before I had to get into the mess, congratulations to Kiara. Now let's get into the mess. So I did post the video where Spice read Erica for she was filthy dirty draws for 50 cents. So she also said, you flipping the table to try to get scenes is weak. And I told y'all there was a storyline coming a long time ago. You scared mother. You couldn't even talk to me because you know I got all your little dirty secrets. You jealous of me so bad. You fake as F, and guess what? You still going to eat your heart out because it's still Bambi season, not yours. So what she referring to is this Bambi time in season to talk about what's going on in her marriage and everything with Scrappy. And Spice is saying Erica tried to snatch that from her and she supposed to be Bambi's friend and keep the season on her. Now you guys don't know, if you don't watch reality TV show, know a little bit more about it. Every character has a season and a part. Okay, everybody has a time where it's that person is going to be, that whole season might be a thing about them, and theirs might play out bigger than everyone else they're working with. Erica, like I said before, wants it to always be about her. Mess, they bigger to check. Just like with Sheread and Martell. It's kind of surrounded by them, but everybody's still working for her to pay that rent and them car notes and things. So Spice saying she messed up their friendship by wanting a storyline. Hell, I seen that with the marriage. This ain't the first rodeo. Y'all must didn't watch Love and Hip Hop New York. Get into it. Tammy Roman voice, because even Tammy did basketball. Why hasn't she watched it? She'll tell you. Ooh. But y'all just get ready. Season's gonna be bomb. All right, y'all. Now, this is hot tea. This is hot. First of all, send our prayers to Jerry Springer family, and we still let him rest in peace. He left us April 27th from a battle with cancer. Now, there's a video circling around that Jerry Springer knew about his cancer 3 years ago, and he knew how bad how ill he was in his health. So he decided to go ahead and do a will of testament video. Now, there is some things that's going to shock you, but it kind of wasn't a shock to me. And I'm going to tell you why. Because after that movie in 1997, the Jerry Springer show, The Ringer, I had a feeling. Y'all got to go watch that movie again. Go watch it. And if you notice on his shows, yeah. And if you paid attention to some of the things that Jerry had about on his shows about, it wasn't just always about fights and stuff. It was about the Ku Klux Klan and just pay attention. But y'all, here's a clip. I'll be back.
In the event of his untimely passing, we are here today because each of y'all have been named in his will, and he has asked me to play this video for y'all to explain his last wishes.
God, a video of Dad?
Jordan, I can't, I'm not ready for this.
Okay, it's recording.
Goodness, I got nervous all of a sudden.
I can stop it.
No, keep rolling. I can't be more nervous than my girls will be when they watch this, so... Well, girls, I thought I'd know what to say by now, but the truth is, I don't. If I know anything, I know you two've been fighting, probably moments before you hit play, but seriously, girls, if you're watching this, then I know that I've been the cause of more than a few fights recently. Megan, look at me, sweetie.
Of his last will and testament.
Jordan, Megan, I know I wasn't the best father, not even the best example of a man for the two of you, and there's nothing I can do now to change that. I know that. But I do want to try to make right what I can. John and Misha, I know you don't know me, but I hope by the end of this, you'll know why I did what I did and why I've done what I've done. Where do I even begin? Well, first off, I know you've been wondering why your mother has been left out of all this. The reality is, this is what she wanted. And I don't know what all she shared with you, but I hope you're open to hearing me and believing me when I say she chose this. Well, really, I put her in an awful position, and then she did the same to me. Jordan, Megan, shortly after you were born, Jordan, I met and fell in love with another woman. And I had a child with her a year later. This was obviously very painful for your mother. It was painful for me. I found myself feeling things I'd never felt for someone I would have never imagined. It was confusing and complicated. And I shared all this with your mother. She tried forgiving me, but she just couldn't do it. More than forgiving me, Joan couldn't bear the shame of divorce or outside children. So she forbade me from seeing that woman and our child again. And I did what she told me for as long as I could. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not stay away from Melinda. John, Misha, I am so... There's nothing. I loved your... Shortly after you... John, Misha, I did a terrible, terrible thing. For terrible reasons. I let fear and ignorance and quite honestly hatred keep me away from you and your beautiful, beautiful mother. And I've spent the last 26 years in complete and crippling shame. And it is still a drop in the bucket of the immeasurable amount of pain I have caused each of you. My wife learned of your arrival, Misha, and demanded that I cut you off completely. I tried to reason with her, but she threatened to expose my infidelity and my illegitimate children. And I was such a coward. I'm a coward even now for making this video instead of making the effort to meet you. I am ashamed and disappointed with myself. I didn't know how to stand to my truth and stand up to my wife. I did, however, manage to stand up for you, John and Misha. John, Misha, while Joan kept me away from you with the threat of exposure, she did not keep me from providing for you. You see, I told her that if I had to accept a life without you, she would not get a red cent of my fortune, and that you would be named equally in my will in the event of my passing. But with everything going on in the world right now, I realize that I have to go a step further. Jordan, Megan, I leave our home here in New Orleans to you to do with whatever you want. The rest of my estate, my properties in Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, my bank accounts, investment portfolios, all liquid and intangible assets, everything, all of it will go to my children, John and Misha. Girls, all your life I've been telling you to make your millions, and I hope you have. If not, you can always sell the house and while Joan kept me split the profit. But my entire estate belongs to John and Misha, and it is up to them to do with it what they will. It is truly the least I can do, as I and this country have failed you. And hopefully one day America will do what's right as well. That's it, Brad. Split the...
Right. Jerry Springer has 2 black legitimate children, and he did not leave his daughters with anything but properties of houses. So it shocked everyone on Twitter, and it says the best Jerry Springer episode ever is Jerry reading his own will. He had 2 black children out of wedlock. Wife threatens to expose, so he keeps it on the wraps until he dies, and then leave all his money to the children he never met. What a legend. So Jerry said, okay, I've been there for the other kids. I want them to work. I want them to know the work ethic. I've been taking care of them. I've been a father, but I haven't been for my other children. I'm going to leave them everything because I know they will never get a chance to meet me. I know we will never build a relationship, so I don't want them to feel empty-handed. Yes. And someone else said Jerry Springer reveals he had black and biracial children and stepped out on his wife, and she blackmailed him to keep them away. So he decided to leave them everything in his will after passing. Cheers. And then he told his daughters, I hope you've made your millions by now. Someone said, hey, Jerry Springer definitely went out like Jerry Springer. He sure did. This issue is wild. Have y'all watched this? Jerry Springer left his whole estate to his 2 black kids and left his wife and 2 white daughters nada. His kids are on the right with the lawyer playing in a video for them gagging. They did not have anything but a house. I think he said a house in New Orleans, but the assets, bank money, and everything else, even the Jerry Springer shows, are left to those children. So my thing is, I want to know what they're going to do with it. I wonder what they're going to plan to do with all of that. We might have a Jerry reboot. I don't know. We never know what happens. But this is giving me, if y'all know I talked about Riches from Amazon Prime a lot, this is giving that. If you guys haven't seen that show, season 1, go watch it. This is definitely giving Riches off of Amazon Prime, where the 2 other children from the previous relationship and marriage was, their father left, started a whole new family. And when he passed away, he left them the entire business and assets and banks and everything. And the new wife and her children got left the house because he took care of them and those kids lived their social lives. So y'all go check it out on Amazon Prime. It's called The Riches. But yeah, this right here, honey.
Repeat itself. Move it along, bring it across.
Guys, we ended here. I hope you guys share your thoughts and comment on this. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Honey, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Thank you guys for taking the time out your day and watching. Have a nice day.